What's up? Welcome back to Market Snapshot. It's a new week, so we're going to dive back into what's been going on to the Utah real estate market this week. So let's go check it out. For our first-time viewers, Market Snapshot is just about taking a look at what's going on in the real estate market by looking at key statistics that tell us the health of the market and how things are going on, generally speaking, with buying and selling residential real estate in the Wasatch Front. So those key statistics we look at are days on market, sold homes, active listings, under contract homes, the interest rate for a 30-year fixed mortgage, and we also take a look at a real estate term that is just commonly misunderstood. So days on market. Last week we were sitting at 24 days. This week we've jumped up to 27 days. So this could be trending towards what it's going to be like over the next few months, or the real estate market could stay just really hot. 27 days, just so everyone knows, isn't by any means bad or slow. It's just slower than what we've seen over the past couple weeks. 27 days is still very fast. A normal close can be anywhere from 30 days. That's the point it goes under contract. I think for a normal market, not a hot market like we have right now, you could be anywhere in that 30 to 45 days, just because it might take a week or two to get under contract when the market isn't so hot like it is right now. But 27 days, a little slower than what we've seen, but still very fast. On to average sales price. Last week we were at $416,000, and that was a drop from the previous week. This week we jumped back up to $428,000 for average sales price for homes here in the Wasatch Front. $428,000 as an average. That's a pretty big amount, and that's not surprising because of the market we have right now. As I'm going out and helping clients, I can tell you that almost every single listing has multiple offers. And what that does is it pushes that price up because people want the home, and those sellers, they put out a notice for multiple offers, and that just drives the price up because the buyers will go into a bidding war. Pretty much whoever offers the highest purchase price, the seller goes with. Sometimes a buyer can get away with offering better terms within the REPC that offer no contingencies and other things like that that entice the seller to take their offer without it being the highest offer price. But more likely than not, a seller is going to see that higher price tag and go with that. And that's why we see that price driving up and up. So many buyers wanting a house, bidding war, highest price goes and gets that house. So last week with number of sold homes, we saw it jump up drastically up to 884 sold homes. This week we see it drop back down to 557 sold homes. So this is more what we're gonna probably see. That's more of a normal at that 500, 600 level. The 800 we've had the 2 times the past couple weeks just because the housing market is so insane right now. We might even see that again if interest rates keep at where they're at. Interest rates are awesome, so that's driving a lot of buyers to the market. A lot of people are selling the homes because of the top dollar they can get. So there's this great mix of great interest rates, high sales price. So sellers are wanting to sell, buyers are still wanting to buy. Number of active listings last week we're at 2,246. This week we're at 2,270 active listings. So as always, pretty consistent there. With under contract homes, last week we were at 5,983. This week we're at 6,014 under contract homes. So consistent there as well. Like I've been saying the last few videos, the active listings and under contract are pretty much going to stay super consistent unless we see a major recession or things like that where people aren't willing to buy and sellers are no longer wanting to sell their home at the moment. But with the health of the market being it as it is, we're just going to see those 2 categories stay pretty much where they're at all the time. All right, so interest rate last week we're at 2.97%. This week we haven't moved an inch. We're still at 2.97%. So guys, that's an average for a 30-year fixed mortgage. People can see their rates be higher than that. Some people can see their rates be a little lower than that. Just depending on your credit situation, the amount of money you can put down, and what kind of lending category you fit in. But as an average, we're at 2.97%, and that's sub 3. So I've said this in a lot of other videos as well, but that sub 3, even a little above the 3, is a better rate than most people have in their home currently. So if you own a home and you're not thinking about selling, it's still a good time to refinance, but if you are going to sell your home, get into a new home, or if you're renting and want to get into a home, it's a great time to take advantage of that rate, because that 2.97% or the little higher, a little lower is going to save you tens of thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. And that's not a joke. If you have more questions about that, I'd be happy to sit down with you and write it down on a whiteboard or a piece of paper to help you visualize how that rate saves you money over the life of your loan. Okay, we're nearing the end of the market snapshot. So we have that one last thing, is the real estate term for this week. The real estate term is lot premium. And what this has to do with is new construction or people going out just to find a lot on their own. So a developer or a builder that owns a couple lots in a row or a huge subdivision, there will oftentimes be different prices on the lots. So a 0.11 acre lot, there might be a few in the subdivision, but depending on where they are in the subdivision, whether the builder deems they have a better view or it's more secluded or whatever it might be, there might be an extra lot premium on top of that. So you'll see a base price for the home maybe at $370,000 or $400,000 to build out your home, and that's included the lot price, etc., etc. But what they tack on in that price is a lot premium. So oftentimes you can see anywhere from $5,000 all the way up to $25,000 depending on which lot you choose within that subdivision. So they'll tell you, hey, the lot price is this plus your build, any upgrades you might have, you're going to land in that $400,000 range, plus the lot premium of, let's say, $15,000. So your out the door price at that point is $415,000. So when you're going to build and do that new construction route, what you need to keep in mind and what you always need to ask up front is, hey, is there a lot premium? What is my actual out the door cost going to be? Because sometimes builders will tack that on the end, or maybe someone just isn't paying attention throughout the process and that goes unseen, and they see an extra $15,000 at the end and it's really surprising. So make sure to always ask if there's a lot premium, because that is going to be added on top of that price that they're quoting you. All right, so that's going to do it for the market snapshot this week, guys. So I just want to say thank you for joining us today. If you guys learned something, please go ahead and like the video and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Wasatch Front Living YouTube channel. That's where we do custom home tours, neighborhood tours, the market snapshot, and much, much more. So go ahead and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any cool content that we're going to put out. Also, guys, I'm a realtor here in Utah, so if you're looking to buy or sell a home, please feel free to reach out to me. My number and email have been listed through the video throughout, and it's also down in the description. So if you guys have questions, please feel free to do so. I'm always happy to help. Thank you again for joining us today. I will catch you guys next time on the Market Snapshot. See you guys.